Hey folks, welcome to the Daily Dude. Today it's two videos about one ingenious way on how to get some free bee swarms. And as always, we'll take a look at two random facts.
So we both felt drawn to come to Alaska. We watched a lot of Alaska the Last Frontier and Alaska State Troopers, and we thought, that looks like someplace we should go. So we moved up here. I accepted a job up here before Mindy or I had ever been to Alaska. We came up for a week to find a house and found our house. And that was the first time we'd ever been in Alaska.
Life Goes North is up in Alaska. You'll find their random facts video and channel links below, along with Carl and Dawn Homestead, our next random fact.
Okay, this is for both Dawn and I. We love when I'm home and off, don't have to work, and so we can spend that time here on the homestead and with our animals. And of course our pride and joy here on the homestead is Max and Dakota, our dogs. They are our pride and joy. They are our children.
Babies.
They're our children.
Yeah, they're all babies.
And they're very loyal to us, and that is our pride and joy.
Today's videos comes from Nina from Southern Ark Homestead. Her first video, Holy Moly, 5 swarms of free bees. We learn how she gets free bees.
So this one is the third one that I've been to, and I have 5. Is it 5? 4. I have 4 to do today. 4 swarms. So I thought I would try to bring you along with this so you can see how I get free bees and how I'm on call with 2 different water companies that it's swarm season right now, and this is how I go about getting the honeybees out of the water meter, because the water company cannot even read the meter.
And collecting the bees continues on into the next video. Going to get more bees. Anyone want some bees? Nina sure is hardworking and busy out there going through the water department's meters, and this is just a really cool clip of, just pulling the lid off, and hey, you've got a swarm of bees that you can turn into, well, whatever you want to turn it into.
Every situation is different. So even though they may be a small comb, a small hive of bees, you don't know until you get there. The one that I got yesterday, I could have probably got with my hands with no suit, but you don't know. You don't know what situation you're facing until you get there. That's why I totally suit up. You don't know if they're mean bees. They're actually called hot. You don't know if they're hot bees. You don't know if they're calm bees. You don't know what situation you're going to get into. And for safety reasons, because I'm by myself, I always suit up.
Thank you to Nina from Southern Ark Homestead. She is from, well, Louisiana, Arkansas. You'll find her somewhere down there. And I just thought those were 2 inspiring videos that something I never would have thought of is, utility workers are out there and they're discovering these bee swarms all the time, and well, somebody's got to come remove them. So if you're into bees, that's something to think about. Okay, let's head on over to my random fact number 22.
For random fact number 22, this was my cat Desmond. He is the only pet I've had in my adult life. I think Desmond was the only one who enjoyed watching my aquarium fish more than I did.
Yep, Desmond was the only pet I've had in adulthood, and I still have yet to have a dog one of these days, but you gotta have a lot of land for that. I got Desmond my senior year of college, towards the end of my senior year of college. My roommates called him Stinky when he was a kitten, for good reason. But he was just a great companion. I had him for a little over 9 years. He developed diabetes when he was about 5 years old. So for the rest of his life, he was getting 2 insulin shots every day. And that little guy was a trooper too. When I got him originally, he's just a mutt Siamese, not any type of certified, papered Siamese. He's just a mutt. And the thinking at the time was I'd get another cat and name her Moley. So Desmond and Moley, which is the names from Obla Di Obla Da by the Beatles. Life Goes On. So yeah, that was the plan. I was going to get a Desmond and a Moley, and so I could play that song and dance around with them or whatever. But anyway, Desmond was a trooper. Whenever it was time for his insulin shots, he would jump right up on the table and sit down in place, and I think he knew it was a relief to him. So that became a part of his routine every day, that he knew when it was time to get his shots, and he would be up there waiting for me as I prepared the needle to give him a shot. So, but yeah, he was gone in 2001 and didn't live the longest life of a cat, but I think he had a pretty good life, and I sure did miss him. Okay, that was it. Random Fact 22. Take care and always use a wind filter. We'll see you tomorrow.